What's the best way for us to amplify our awareness, to open our eyes even wider to what's around us, and to connect to our powers of choosing? In this film, we're going to explore the first four of the berachot HaShachar, which intend to do exactly that by connecting us to Hashem's desire for all of those things to be manifest in ourselves. At the end of this, there's going to be a meditation, which it's an option for you to join or not to. If you're enjoying these, please press like and subscribe. And any questions you have, write them in the comments and I'll be happy to relate. Now we're going to begin the berachot HaShachar, these blessings of the quest, the blessings which invest us with the powers that make it possible for us to be fully alive human beings. The first one that we say is HaNoten LaSechvi Binah lavchin ben yom uven laila. You are Baruch Hashem in having given me the kind of basic awareness level in which I can be aware of the difference between night and day. And here notice that we're talking about night and day and not just darkness and light. There's a sense here that now we're stepping into a life that's to be lived from the inside that we've accessed during the night towards the outside in a world in which we can see around us and look at the context that we're in, see ourselves as part of something bigger, and primarily be able to now function in a way in which we don't bump into each other, but are actually all participating together in cooperation. See, this is something which beautifully the rabbis have used wordplay, because the word for awareness here, sechvi, is also the word for a rooster. This is just a basic kind of like waking up. Look outside yourself. See that you're not alone in your universe, that there's a world beyond you. And so from here we directly move into the next blessing, which is pokeach ivrim. Pokeach ivrim means that he opens up the blind. That's literally what it means. There's another sub-meaning in the word iver, which is that ayin vav reish is actually your skin or your hide, right? So pokeach ivrim, he kind of opens us up out of our hiding, so to speak, where the window to your soul is through your eyes. They're open. I can see. And I also am willing to let myself be seen. I'm able to have others look into my own eyes as I look into theirs. I'm able to look beyond myself and to see that something is out there that's beyond just my inner experience. This is crucial because as we now move into our powers of choosing, so pokeach ivrim enables us to be able to look forward and to look ahead. And so here is another bracha, which comes right after pokeach ivrim, which is matir asurim. You release me from things which bind me, trap me, actually enslave me. A beit asurim is a prison. I'm not imprisoned. You free me from imprisonment. And that declaration and that recognition at this time in the morning is something which is very, very elemental to our recognizing that our history doesn't enslave us. Our emotional turmoil doesn't enslave us. Our brain producing all kinds of thoughts and falsehoods doesn't enslave us. We're able to see pokeach ivrim beyond what might block our vision. And matir asurim, we're able to step forward out of anything which we might have thought ourselves to be enslaved by. And then finally in this section, we say zokef kefufim. Zokef kefufim is that he empowers us to stand up tall. This standing up tall is actually the power that we have to physically be that way and physically be able to see much farther ahead than we'd be able to see if we were like most animals with their eyes down to the ground. But also in terms of our spiritual and intellectual lives, we're actually now being invited into the ability to look ahead and guide ourselves with a vision of the future, which empowers us to make choices in the present that will bring us to lead a life which we're able to design and construct as best we can, at least in terms of formulating the vision that we see ahead through. In fact, the great teacher, the Maharal of Prague, says that our standing tall this way is the way our body reflects our being in the divine image. For the most, so to speak, palpable aspect of the divine is Hashem's infinite freedom, that there's nothing which stands above him, that there's no power which stands in the way of his seeking, seeing, moving forward, and acting upon the vision that he has. For us too, as human beings, this standing tall reflects our ability to really choose what it is that our lives will be, whether it be in some kind of control of our outer circumstances, and when that's not the case, as is usually so, then being able to determine our inner life and how it orients within that vision which we have. And so Zokev Kifufim now celebrates that he's those who would be perhaps bent over, kafuf, and having some kind of kafiyah, some type of power which is creating them as being underneath something else which is controlling them. Nevertheless, we stand tall and we're able to break out of those bounds and move our lives forward. Baruch atah Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam, who gives us these powers to live our lives. In this meditation, we're going to follow the track of the four first of the berachot HaShachar, first by noticing our aware awakeness. Second, by opening our eyes and appreciating that which surrounds us. Third, recognizing that Hashem releases us from anything which might block our vision and our ability to act freely. And finally, standing up tall, being able to fully choose. And so sit comfortably as we first enter into a relaxation, which enables us to get in touch with our inner being so that we can, from the perspective of our inner life, make contact again with the vehicle through which we live, our mind and our body. So sit in a way in which your back is straight, your feet are comfortably set on the ground, your hands are resting comfortably, whether they be on your thighs or alongside your body, or perhaps cupped one in another. Take a breath in with awareness of that breathing. Be appreciative of this marvelous opportunity of this moment now. Take another breath in, following it down into your expanding abdomen. Slowly release through your mouth or your nose. I want to invite you to notice what is inside your head right now. The location that's just slightly behind your forehead. To focus on that as if you were focusing on something outside you. But here you're moving your attention towards that which is within. Take note that your eyes remain relaxed, that there's a sense of a space between your eyebrows, opening, expanding. As your attention focuses within your own mind, see if you can keep your attention slightly behind your forehead. And I want to invite you to a pleasant sense of a flow coming down through the top of your head into the area of your brain. Now take that point of awareness and spread it through your body as you pass it down within the area behind your eyes, your nose, down through your throat, into your chest, letting it spread through your arms and into your hands. Beautifully spreading further down into your abdomen, down into your intestinal area, down into the place below there, through your thighs, knees, calves, down to your feet. A pleasant, awake awareness of that which is within. And now, shift your awareness to that which is without, simply on the most basic level of sensing the sensation of whatever temperature is in the room and touching your face. The air that is on whatever part of your body that is also bare, your hands, your arms, and the entire exterior of your body as you let your attention explore the creases, crevices, and plateaus of your body. Make your way down on the area of your neck, shoulders and arms, hands and fingers, across your chest and back, along the sides, your waist, down the exterior of your legs, to the feet that are in contact with the ground. And now take a moment to sense the space beyond you, So move your awareness into the room in which you sit. Sensing perhaps sounds that are around you, or imagining the walls around you, the ceiling, the floor. Sense how this awareness now is alive, available, and I invite you to connect it with the flow of Hashem's sharing of His life energy into this awareness itself as you return your attention to the area right behind your forehead. And sense how there's a pillar of light flowing down into that, energizing, sharing with love, His desire that you be aware. Baruch HaNoten LaSechvi Binah. How blessed and expansively overflowing you are, Hashem, giving my basic awareness to me right now to know the difference between night when I'm asleep and day as now aware. And now I want to invite you to continue to sense that flow coming in as it now comes to the area of your eyes, awarding them with the power of sight, vision that enables you to see the beauty, the contours, presence of that which lies beyond you. And you are invited now to take a moment to open your eyes slightly and let them focus on a particular object nearby with a glance that's soft, appreciative, present. Just hold that glance right where it is. Sense how in opening your eyes you are making yourself available to that object's entering you. As you now interact in a dialogue of seeing and, so to speak, being activated within, as if being seen by that which you see. Feel yourself becoming more and more open and available to the world around you, to the specific object upon which you have set your gaze. You might notice how there's a glow, something of an aura around that which you are continuing to see. Be present to that as the object itself opens itself up to you. And now as you again close your eyes, sensing your inner space once more, feel how you're being relieved of anything which ties you down, as Hashem now sends a light of freedom, Matir Asurim, freeing you from anything which binds you, anything which might hold you in a way in which you're trapped. No, it's a light of freedom now shining down, enlivening your heart, enlivening your torso, enlivening your arms. Let them spread them out more. Baruch atah Hashem. You overflow with a desire to bring into being right now my ability to stretch out, expanding, letting go. And now I invite you to sense your head slightly turning upwards as it faces beyond the local. Sense yourself being invited to a vision of your future. As Hashem is zokef kefufim, takes out anything from you that might be pressing you down, imposing upon you, making you small. As Hashem invites you to stand to your full height, whether you do that now physically or mentally, sense yourself being pulled tall, empowered to see, empowered to know the future path upon which you are going to be walking. Elokeinu, Melech HaOlam, you are our power and empowerer, guiding us and leading us in a world that seeks you and comes to know you through life itself. And take these moments to appreciate this four-tiered movement of I am awake, I can see and be seen. I am unencumbered, and I am invited to stand tall by Hashem, Zokef Kefufim. Know that this invitation is one to resonate with Hashem Himself, towering above our world, having a vision and a seeing that is inclusive, that holds the vastness of all that is, that knows each of us in our path. Allow yourself now to return to the simple presence of your body, your breath moving in and out, life vitality that flows through you, the appreciation of the gifts you have been given and are being given now.